want both of you guys to talk, make sure you're coming through
Oh, they
on
can't hear you.
Discord. Yep, they
Okay.
can now. They can hear me now, and I wanna make sure y'all are coming through too.
Hi everyone.
Hello.
And there we go. Yeah, so guys, we're not quite starting the panel yet. I just wanted to go live a little ahead while we wait for the raid train to come in and say hi to all our regulars and some new faces and make sure you know people are muted like I was when I first started. That's how it works. Katie Moy, hello. Welcome in. We
Hi,
got we got
Katie.
Kate Rising as well and Atomic Moss here with us. Thor Spoon and Solior. I said hi, but I was muted. So yeah, great to see you all. This is gonna be a fun panel. We've got like 30 minutes to go over stuff.
Mhm.
I do have all the alerts turned off. So if you go and you look at your channel points, those of you who have a bunch of channel points, you're like, why can't I make it say stuff? Well, I am sorry, but
Wow.
only I have the power to say stuff today. So we don't want to interrupt the panel with any of the sound alerts and such. However, if you donate, if you do donate, that alert will come through, of course, because we want to make sure everyone's acknowledged for donating to Make a Wish. So we'll talk about that more when we get there. But yeah, we're just chilling. Good to be streaming
Mhm.
again.
Mhm.
I miss this stuff. I mean, you know, it's so AstralAbraxas. Do you
Mhm.
have you streamed before too, or joined in on a stream like this?
Yeah. I actually just recently got a capture card so I could start streaming like my art stuff. And
Oh,
then like
killer!
Valentine's Day, I did a co-op stream with my partner and I want to start like streaming again to help like, get my art and stuff out there again. But yeah. So a
Love your
little bit,
art.
a little bit.
Now, are you responsible for Veek? I mean, I know you did a lot of the Fallout Wiki art, right? Are you responsible for Veek too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't, design Veek, but I do, like, all of the latest, like, Veek art. So, like, the original character belongs to another one of our staff members who lets us use her as our mascot, but, like, all the other Veek art, um, is from me, yeah, and I did my little profile picture here. And then I also had the opportunity to, design our new logo so that the gear,
I like it with
um
the lightning gear. I think that's really hot.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
Thank you,
awesome.
thank you.
Also, we got someone else in chat, Pigness. I am down with the Pigness. Welcome in.
Oh, hey, pig.
Hey,
Oh my
Peg.
hey, hey, oh my god, all these people. This is
Hey, pig,
exciting.
piggy, pig, pig, pig. Too many ouchies. Oh my goodness. Well,
So many.
Hey. Look at
not too many for
everybody.
us. We're glad you're here. Hat, hello. Welcome in. We are doing a panel for the Independent Fallout Wiki a little bit, kind of getting started. And here we go. We got Michael coming in, and here comes the raid train. So we're going to give them just a minute to get any ads out of the way and stuff like that. And then
Mhm,
we're going to say
mhm.
hello to all of our people. Already got some people in chat and everybody else coming with the raid. Okay, we should be clear now. Hello and welcome, Raiders. So happy to see you, everybody from C3. Welcome in, all. Alani and Fenran. Good to see you, Fenran, too. All kinds of people. Michael Kaczynski, glad you're here. Solomon. I got to allow that. Yeah, I think Solomon, you work with Solomon, is that right?
Yeah,
Yeah. He's one
Okay.
of our,
he's
community admins, yes.
I had to allow the
nice.
losers. You know, they were worried that he was bullying you. Solomon, no bullying, okay? Not on this stream.
Yes, Solomon.
Solomon.
Oh, wow. And we just got a donation, our first donation of the stream from a Thor's teaspoon. You know, just a little dab, just a little spoonful of donation for Make-A-Wish Foundation. Thank you so much, Thor Spoon. Well, now that the raid train has come in and you all can hear us, we are going to do our big welcome. So I hope you all have been having a wonderful C3 convention. We are here, this Community Creations Con. We've had panels all yesterday and today. It's not done yet. We're going until about, I think, 8:30 tonight. If you ever need to check the schedule, we've got the schedule in there too. So you can click through, make sure you know what has happened and what is happening. Great thing to note about that schedule, which is, of course, on the Independent Fallout Wiki, is that if you click through on there as people create VODs, if you click the channels on streams that already happened, you can go through the Twitch channel, you can see the VOD. But as people create YouTube videos and export their VODs, they'll be preserved there too. I'm sure Kate and the Wiki crew are going to add that. Kate has been doing a lot of the setup and all the scheduling and stuff for C3 this year. So, you know what? I want to give a quick round of applause for Kate. You are
And there
awesome.
was much
Oh, I'm falling. Um, and we just went down, and thankfully I was able to like eat most of the impact on my
Yeah,
knee.
neither of us got
Which
hurt. Neither of us
neither of
got
us
hurt,
got
which
hurt.
is
We're
why
both
it's so
fine.
funny.
We're both fine. I
Okay,
ate most of
good.
the impact on my knee, and like it tore my pants, but beyond that,
Good, because I was enjoying the dancing and then it escalated really quickly, but that was awesome.
Yeah, yeah.
So I need to give some big shout outs here. Y'all, you're not going to believe this. Blubbin and Abraxas, we've gotten donations from Thor's Teaspoon, from Solomon742, from Jimmy Wayne, from Kate Aces, and from Anonymous already. Y'all, you get a big round of applause. That is amazing. Thank you so much. Y'all are fantastic. Appreciate it. And that brings the total already raised up to, what is it, at $256? Wow, brilliant. But with that, I am going to turn this over to Blubbin and Abraxas. If you guys want to take away your panel.
yeah, sure. So yeah, I'm Blubbin. I'm an overseer and founder of the Independent Follow Wiki. And so we've been going for a couple years now, and a lot of our focus is not just on, the main series, but also like the community side of it. Like we have a whole subsection of the wiki for community stuff, and we have a subsection for mods where we try and cover like mods, like not just like they're them being released and who made them, and like all the credits, but also there's an effort put in for a good chunk of them for like covering them in the same way that we would a normal like game, right? So pages, you can have pages made, and we'll help you for characters in your mod and characters and mods and like locations, quests, all the same that there would be for uh, uh, no, a main release. And recently, we have been working on with Fallout London to cover like that beast of a mod. That's huge. And so we've got uh, and that's we have the page for Jessica, your character in there. We've got that page
Yeah, for
set
Fallout
up.
London, I love everything.
Mhm.
The dedicated mod section you've done for Fallout London is brilliant. Linking so many NPCs and characters and locations, watching it grow. Yeah, I was excited that my character has a little page there with picture, looking cute.
I think you might also have a page in the community section as a content creator as well.
Mhm.
But and just big shout out to everyone who's been working on that. Wobot Jax, and Annabana. They've been going, doing great work on that. We're also planning on, in the future, covering other big mods in the same way. Like Fallout Cascadia, Miami, like all of the the big ones. We're hoping to kind of become sort of a one-stop shop and help people get their information out in this way. And yeah, that's just like a big kind of part of our site. It's like kind of one of the main intent goals is this modding space. To be there as a um, resource for modders to use, any way they want. But yeah, that's kind of one of our main things.
They're excited about the applause right now, Blubbin. So we got a bunch of donations coming in. I know maybe that you're seeing
Mhm.
that too. It's a little distracting, but
I am.
the best distraction we could possibly have. We got donations from Renewing Mayhem.
Mhm.
Thank you. Although it came with rocks, so get ready to dodge. Throwing rocks at Blubbin and Abraxas. We got Bandit the Doge donating. We got Michael. Thank you so much, Michael. Appreciate the donation, everybody. And Solior coming into the donation too. Really adding up. You guys, this fundraiser is going beautifully. It's people have been so generous, not just on this panel, but throughout. And yeah, our goal is to hit, well, our original goal was what, $1,000? Broke that by quite a bit, now trying to get up to
Mhm.
as much as $5,000. And yeah, we really, really appreciate every donation. At the moment, the total is 4,956. So we have $43.40 to go before we make the $5,000 goal. So if that
Wow.
happens in this stream, yeah, I will be amazed. Thank you guys so much for all that, and I think we're gonna make it. You guys have been fantastic. So, back to you guys. So that's about the Fallout London section. Blevin, did you wanna go further on that, or
Um, yeah, just like we really want to try and be there to like help people out, uh, get information out for their mods in that very specific way, that can be hard, you know, of hey, I'm playing this mod, I can't find this guy. It can be tricky to find, the answer, You can check like Nexus comments, but that can take a little bit to sort through. So we just thought, it'd be nice to have this, set place. And I've gotta say, like I'm just watching like all these, mod previews for C3 and just thinking like, oh, this is gonna be amazing. To like, we're gonna sit and I'm already thinking of writing pages for, Long 15 and Chicago and of course uh the Odyssey. As an Alaskan, I have a deep uh you know place in my heart for Fallout the Odyssey. you know but yeah, that's basically where I'm at right now. Abraxas, do you have anything else to say?
Um, yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's always like I don't play a lot of modded content because I play on console, but it's always exciting to see like what people are coming up with and like like Blubbin said, like having that resource for people to look into and look at, you know, for everything. Like, I don't even like I said, like, I don't play a lot of mods myself, but, like, even I've gone in and, like, made mod pages, like, on behalf of, like, modders and our friends. So, like, if you have a mod, like, don't be afraid to reach out to, like, me on the social media or join the Discord and ask for help, because people are willing to help you and if you don't think you can do it yourself, like, we're willing to teach, but we're also willing to, like, do the legwork for you.
that's brilliant. It's such a
Mhm.
great resource. I love all those different sections. There's a link to the wiki you guys can pull up anytime. Actually, anytime I'm streaming, it's there, just so you know. You ever wanna find the Independent Fallout wiki, they're always connected on my channel. But yeah, so many great resources for modders. I'm gonna break in and just say, yes, we hit goal. You guys, you hit goal. We have leveled up. Fantastic. Great work. Michael coming through with a donation. We had McDuff with a donation. We've had
Yeah.
so many. I know it's updating. I've turned down the applause a little because, I didn't expect I just hate to say I didn't think there'd be so much. And I'm like, oh, I don't mind a little bit of sound alert. I don't want it coming in over people. But then so many. You all are amazing. So thank you so much. And at the end of the stream, I'll talk a little bit more about Make a Wish just because it's such a good cause. And I've
Mhm.
got a few people in my life that's been important too. But now we're going to focus on. I'm turning off any of the sounds. Well, I'm going to turn on the applause low. It'll still be there. It'll still be there, but it'll be lower. And just let our panel talk in case you guys want to pull up the wiki or all the rest.
um yeah, so I'm really pumped that we hit that right now.
Aren't you?
'Cause we
Right?
Mhm. Because like we've working with like the Make a Wish and with Fall for Hope with like St. Jude and everything. Like it's such an incredible part of like this thing we've made. Like oh, there's another $50. Like whenever there's like one of the drives going on, you'll like chances are if you go to the site, I'll have made like a top banner with like links to donations. Like there's one on right now. You know, for Make a Wish for C3, and it's just the feeling of like this community is like so incredible. Of like, oh, setting the goal on Tiltify, and then oh, I have to raise the goal again and again and again because people keep coming to the site, and seeing the banner and going, yeah, no. And that's just, incredible. Sorry, that's kind of a tangent of like, but like this community really is amazing and like
Mhm.
events. I C3 really is one of the like the big events that like just the creativity on display and getting to be a part of that and like being able to like help document it, in this way. Like
Mhm.
I am super like blown away.
The wiki is amazing that way. Community event love fest. Like you're saying, you promote a lot of current events in the community. You always have a
Mhm.
community section where people can share. You have calendars that you update and will link
Mhm,
groups and such. Like you said, banners right
mhm,
now for C3, and y'all are very involved in C3. You often help out with Fallout for Hope. You have done stuff for Fallout Day recently, but it's
Mhm.
not
mhm.
just, oh, more claps, Kate. What? Vault 111 from Kate Aces coming in. Welcome home to the Capital Wasteland. I love it. Thank you, Kate, and thank you again, everyone. I keep seeing all these coming in. They're amazing. But yeah, so you're so involved in events, but it's not just ones you put on. You're there for the community in
Mhm.
all these ways. Are there other sections of the wiki that you want to highlight as relates to modders and modding for the convention that you had planned? Or
Um, so obviously, like there's the main relevant one is the modding section, but there's
Mhm.
also we try and with our main section we try and keep it very like uh what's the term, like but not by the books, but very like uh
Like, very
uh
accurately sourced when it
accurately
comes
sourced and like
to
reliable. Yep,
Mhm.
thank you. In terms of like everything needs like one of our big rules, everything needs a source, right? Like I'm fairly sure like there's well I reworked Dave's page for the Republic of Dave a little while ago. And like there's the list of like his kids in like and just there's just a line of references for each time one of them is referred like okay,
Mhm.
this one's a kid, this one's his, no assumptions that like just because there's a kid there it has to be his, it's like okay, Jimmy is referenced in this line of dialogues being his kid and Billy in this line of dialogue, so there's just this line of references.
Mhm.
um but that's kind of something we've tried to pride ourselves on is
Mhm.
just like as uh just clean cut as possible, like but there's also as mentioned the community section um where you can it's got all kinds of stuff. Obviously it's got content creators such as yourself, you have pages, but it's also where people can post and like write up pages for like their fan fictions, right?
Mhm.
One of our lovely members of our staff, Rurin, has some of her fan fictions written up on the wiki with character pages that resemble and like normal like in-game character pages for her fan fiction characters, over in the community section. And I think that's just a really like super like cool uh thing to like have because there's something like in the brain that like kind of goes off really nice when you look and you see your character on a wiki page.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? um and it's we've it, I'm that's like a really handy like section. There's also we try and have like some events to like get people
Mhm.
engaged. uh like this last Halloween, we had a creepypasta contest.
We also had
oh,
Where
drawing
people
prompts.
wrote. We all yeah the drawing prompts, but like who won the creepypasta? Was it Dweller? Was it Dweller and his
It
dog?
was a Yeah, if you guys are familiar with the
It,
artist and dweller and his dog, he submitted, like, a whole comic,
AKA
to be
fives.
mhm,
hosted.
Hmm.
Yes, Fives.
yep,
He submitted a whole comic to be hosted
for
on
the
the
creepypasta
wiki for the
contest.
creepypasta contest, and he ended up being the winner, which is, like, again, is another thing that's, like, staff
Oh,
doesn't just
he's
decide that,
great.
like, it's voted on by the community, like, all of our events are, like, really
Mhm,
community driven. It's not like, oh, like like staff are involved, but it's on like the same playing field. It's like it's all about
and
like bringing
and
us
we've got
together.
like the daily or the monthly polls that
Hmm.
Fern is very proud of every time she comes. What's the current one? They're on the homepage.
Would you
It's
guys like to pull up the homepage right now, Abraxas or
yes,
Blubbin,
yes, I can.
and
Sure,
kind of,
I can do
Yeah,
show
that.
us a
just
few, highlight
Lovin,
a
if
few
you wanna
things?
Lovin,
yeah,
if you wanna talk while I
yeah,
share, you
yeah.
can you can steer
Um,
me
but
around.
you mentioned our work with like Fall for Hope, and it's just incredible working with them.
Oh,
Like Ken and
okay.
all of them, and Pedernales
There we
and
go.
Chip. I love all of them to death. Um, and it's funny talking about Fall for Hope. This last uh, n- Fall fan celebration in Good Springs, right? We needed to run down to Baker, as seen in the Long 15, to go to the Alien Jerky store that's also in that mod, because Pedernales needed a specific energy drink that the only place we knew nearby that sold it was there. So we drove all the way down to Baker to get it. And it was yeah, it was balls from like the blue like bottles. It's in
Yep.
like Fallout Brotherhood steel. Yeah. Like it's just
Zealotly
really
knows.
funny.
They sell this in
Like
Baker. It's great.
it's as well as like it's I'm super pumped for that mod. Oh, are we getting ads? Um yeah, we're
W-
getting ads.
we are good. Some people will have ads, some won't. They
Okay.
shouldn't last too long. Yeah.
Um yeah, but just like that I'm super excited for Long 15 as someone who's very familiar with that stretch of road, and Baker, having been down there with Kate quite a few times. Like it's oh my god, in the initial trailer I saw the thing for the Euro on the menu, and I got super pumped about like uh is that the Greek restaurant? But yeah, and we at Fault Fan Celebration we've been there a couple years now, um, where we're going there and we're doing stuff with Fault for Hope, hosting the trivia event there. Um,
Mhm.
it's and like it's just kind of incredible, like being there for the community in that way and like help and like raising the money with Fault for Hope. I love Fault for Hope so much. I'm so
Oh,
proud to be like.
we love you. I mean, and the entire community, everyone who's joined,
Mhm.
it's been wonderful to see. It was just an idea that Ken had, and
Mhm.
we got
Oh,
it
Ken's
started, and then
amazing.
each year, um, it's grown. New people come in, some people take years
Mhm.
off, but the community as a whole keeps raising, and it's just been wonderful to see, even through the hard times we've been in. I love that there's a dedicated
Mhm.
page for that. That's wonderful
Absolutely.
too.
Yeah, of course.
So, people who are in
Um,
ads for a little bit, he was just talking about the Fallout fan celebration and going to pick up
mhm.
some balls.
Yep.
For Pedernales follows from Follow for Hope.
Oh, important.
Um, who and just like seeing the way the communities come together in like very specific, like of course with Follow for Hope, and then also recently the like outpouring of support for good lord, Kate, the outpouring of support for Triangle City with his
Mhm. Who is one of our
GoFundMe.
staff members.
Oh, I love Triangle so much. He's so
It's
good.
great.
He's great.
Yeah,
Um,
it's wonderful. We talked about how it's, very everyone can participate in the community. The Discord is a great way to do that. But you do have a staff. You've got a number of
yes.
Mhm.
overseers. Obviously, your media manager
Mhm,
here,
Let's
Brax's
see.
social media manager, a lot of
Mhm.
mhm.
technical directors, I believe, like our friend Meet Servo that we talked to last
Yep.
year, and
Yes.
a number of others. So there are positions and ways people can help out with the wiki
I need to
beyond
make
editing.
sure.
But of course, editing is the backbone, right? XV
Mhm.
versus my
Mhm.
friend there. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep. Oh, love him. Oh, everyone's just great. This is such like a great community. Community admins, of course, one of them, Blue Sticks, Griffin, and Chad, making sure that they get a shout out.
Mhm.
The community admins, Solomon as well, also Rimuru. Like half the chat is in.
Yeah.
I
But
love that. All your friends coming out, the whole with the whole Wimpy
mhm,
fam.
Yep.
yep. Like Um, and just like it's 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 incredible. It really is. Also, I've been instructed by Griffin Abraxas
Oh,
to
oh
link
no.
you as an example of something that is in the community space.
Yep.
I'm linking you the. Hang on,
But
my control V is not. Why can't I copy paste? There it goes. I'm linking you
oh yes.
the Treaty of Watoga, right? Just to show it's an entire uh just treaty written up by Griffin. That's just the image.
Oops.
If you scroll down, this is part of like the big fan fiction like push, right? It's an entire article by article, section by section treaty written between two fan fiction towns in Fallout 76,
Hmm.
or rather, a town and a faction.
Player towns, yeah.
Player,
Player
a player
faction.
town, a player town, and a faction.
That
And
is
it's
fantastic.
Yep.
Griffin loves writing this kind of stuff.
Yeah. Griffin loves speculative government and stuff like that. He's
Hmm.
great.
One thing 76 has provided is a way for a lot of people to kind of foster their own individual communities and groups and
Hmm.
actually even build towns in the game. So,
Yep.
it makes sense. I love that whole idea of incorporating and all that. Now, I want to warn you, we are down to a 3-minute countdown or so. So,
Okay.
Whoa.
yeah, time is flying. So, before I get
Yeah.
into the outro, I want to make sure you guys get a chance to say everything you wanted to say. Do you want
Um.
anything else you want to show on the screen share? You want to go back big screen? What do you like?
Yeah. Just kind of show the mod space a little bit.
Perfect.
I
Sure.
just realized we haven't really shown it
Uh,
too much. Maybe show like some of the Fallout London stuff. There's a tactical
sure.
bomb. Oh god, the tactical bombites by Wana
Yep.
and like the Bone Zone team. So good.
Yeah, we have a few
Uh,
like full wikis for a couple of mods you can see here. See Fallout London.
we
Do-
also have the sections in the communities, so like real world on tour,
Mhm.
um, where it's a place for people to like the real world comparisons kind of thing, which wouldn't necessarily fit on a normal like wiki page. It's at the bottom, it'll have a link and it'll say, hey, go check out this section for like this is based on this, this is based on this. I mean, like images of like, yeah, like Abraxas is showing, here's the thing in game, here's an image of the real thing.
Mhm.
And it's a good, right. And yeah, just my main takeaway is I really, really love this community and
Mhm.
like it's fantastic. I love being a part of it and everything that it's led to. And yeah, that's about it.
Mhm.
What do you have,
And
Alexis? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Abraxas, anything you wanted to bring up?
Yeah, I mean, I joined last March as a staff member and it has been like a life-changing experience. Like I I wouldn't take it back. It's been great to be a part of this community and like be a part of like not just like being a source of information for Fallout fans everywhere, but like the experiences I've had and the people I've gotten to meet and the charities and the people we've helped has been truly, truly like a blessing.
That is awesome, y'all. Well, I just checked and we are live on our next channel. So we're gonna head over to Arcane Impact in just a little bit, talking about Beyond Skyrim, Iliac Bay. But what I want to get in here and what I want to do, let's stop the screen share here real quick.
Mhm.
Go big screen again.
Mm,
If you want to turn
mm,
that off.
mhm,
Perfect. Okay, you all. You have been super amazing. Thank you for coming out, talking about community so much for all this. And that is what it's about. The Wiki embraces community and the Fallout lore like no other. We really appreciate you. And on behalf of the Wiki, I want to give a quick thanks and appreciation again to, of course, Kate Aces, Michael K, Anonymous, Too Many Ouchies, Jimmy Wayne, Solomon742, Remuru Mayhem, Another Anonymous, Revival Dan, McDuff, Sulior, and Thor Spoon, Bandit the Doge. So many, so many people donating today. Y'all, you are fantastic. This one is for you. Appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. You're wonderful. Make a wish is a very important cause. I'm bringing up. It means a lot to so many people, and I think many of us know someone who may have, gotten a wish, who has been through the hard times, and as a source of hope, as a source of something to look forward to. Because when you're going through hard times, there is nothing like having something to look forward to. That's my advice to anyone out there. Whether you're a child who needs a wish made, or an adult going through stuff, having that goal, having that thing to help you get through, that
Mhm.
light can really help. In my life, one of my friend's son had childhood leukemia and was helped by St. Jude, but also had a Make a Wish day that just really helped him after recovery. And one of my closest friends, Andrew, my co-host over at Fallout Feed, his son Mo has cystic fibrosis, and we did fundraiser every year when he was a child because everything was so hard, and and then going through COVID times and not being able to get near anyone because of immune issues. It was just incredibly hard. And he's 10 now and doing so much better. When I say Mo, he's the one who does our
Scorecation!
scorecation. Shout out for all you 76ers finishing the scoreboard every episode. We appreciate you. Mo is wonderful. And he's going to get his wish in just a little bit, going to Super Mario Land. So, he's been waiting for that for a long time. Yeah, or Nintendo Land, whatever they call it. Anyway, just they do so many great things. And I appreciate you all donating, appreciate all your support. Anything else you guys want to say before we start the raid?
Thank you
No,
guys for coming, and
thank you.
lots of
Yeah,
love from the independent Fallout Wiki staff.
thanks for donating. Thanks for
Mhm.
coming. Jason, of course, thank you for having us.
Mhm.
Oh,
Would
absolutely.
not be possible without you.
Absolutely my pleasure. I want to make sure I spell Arcane Impact's name right. It is Arcane Impact we're going over to, y'all. Arcane Impact. Okay, let's see. There we go. The raid has been created. We are heading over. I'm going to go to a raid standby screen, but don't worry, they can see you all. So thanks again, everyone. You have been fantastic. Much love from us here at U Wastelanders and, of course, the Independent Fallout Wiki.